Race number 1, top of the stretch, has its Miller time. Mary's first, If By Chance, Township Mimi, Kaylee's Christina, Island LeBaron, and the Cloudmaker. They're off and pacing. Mary's first off the gate, looking for the early lead. It's Miller time, driving out quickly from the rail. The Cloudmaker gets away, sitting third. If By Chance grabs a seat fourth. Away fifth is Township Mimi. On the outside, Kaylee's Christina races from sixth. And seventh and trailing is Island LeBaron. They move through the backstretch, approaching the opening quarter. It's Miller time, is parking out Mary's first. Racing along the rail in three is the Cloudmaker from four. If By Chance, Township Mimi takes a look at a five. Island LeBaron six, and Kaylee's Christina parked out at the tail end. They head into the turn on their way to the 3/8. It's Miller time, emerging with the early lead. Backed off and now racing second is Mary's first. Along the rail and pacing out of three as they move off the top turn is the Cloudmaker. Also on the move on the outside, Township Mimi is fourth. If By Chance at the rail in five. Then Kaylee's Christina and Island LeBaron. Opening quarter was in 30 seconds flat. They move up past the halfway point. It's Miller time. Now back to the outside. Mary's first, looking for the lead. The Cloudmaker getting a second over. Journey Racing third. Along the rail, If By Chance is fourth. Township Mimi on the outside is racing with cover in five. Sixth at the rail is Island LeBaron, and Kaylee's Christina is trailing. The half reached in 1:02 and 2/5 seconds. They continue through the backstretch for the final time. It's Miller time, a length and a half over Mary's first. The Cloudmaker tipping three wide third. If By Chance is locked in fourth. Island LeBaron fifth. Outside sixth is Township Mimi. Coming in the extreme outside from the back is Kaylee's Christina out there four wide. A tight pack as they head on to the upper turn. The Cloudmaker now with the lead by 3 parts of a length. Kaylee's Christina the outside is second. On the limb racing third. Township Mimi dropping back. Mary's first is fourth. Island LeBaron moving up on the outside fifth. Off the turn 1:34 and 3 3/4. The Cloudmaker leads them on home. On the outside, three wide is Kaylee's Christina. Township Mimi in the center is third. Through the lane they come. Kaylee's Christina the far outside, down in the passing lane. Island LeBaron, but they're not getting to the Cloudmaker. Looks like Island LeBaron getting up for second. Kaylee's Christina third. Back the winner of race one, number 9 in your card, the Cloudmaker, 6-year-old son of Cloudcover, owned, trained, and driven by Henry Smallwood. The mile in 2:06. Race number 2, top of the stretch, has Charcoal's Image, Swinging Wave, Double, Clonmel Superior. Top of the charts, Windy Fashion, Sonoma Benbolt, Rose is Rose, and Bay de Chaleur. They are off and pacing. Swinging Wave off the gate first, grabbing the lead. Clonmel Superior hustling up on the outside. Double will grab a seat third. Bay de Chaleur gets away at the rail in 4. Top of the charts is 5th. Wide racing in 6th is Rose, away in 7. Windy Fashion outside and pacing in 8 as they head down the backstretch is Sonoma Benbolt. 9th and treading the field, Charcoal's Image. They move on to the opening quarter. Clonmel Superior hustling up now to take charge. Swinging Wave gives way to race second. Double is pacing along third. Bay de Chaleur takes a look in 4, holding down 5. Rose is Rose. Top of the charts has 6. In 7 is Windy Fashion. Pacing in 8 is Sonoma Benbolt. And at 9th and trailing, Charcoal's Image. 30 and 2 was the opening quarter. They continue off the top turn and approach the halfway point. Clonmel Superior is your leader by a length and a half. Swinging Wave getting a good journey second. First up, Bay de Chaleur is third. Following live cover on the outside, 4th. Rose is Rose. At the rail locked in, 5th. Double. 6th on the outside, top of the charts, 7th. And moving on the outside is Sonoma Benbolt, then Windy Fashion and Charcoal's Image lags behind. They head past the 5/8, the half in 1:04. Continuing into the backstretch, Clonmel Superior still leading the way by 3 parts of a length. Bay de Chaleur, the outside, is first over second. Hemmed in at the rail third. Swinging Wave. Rose is Rose. Well spotted on the outside. 4th, 5th, and locked in is Double. Top of the charts now, sent 3 wide from 6. They check in at the 3/4. Clonmel Superior still the boss by 3/4 of a length. Outside, Beta Shudder is second. Swinging Wave racing along third. Rose is Rose on the limb is fourth. Fifth on the inside, double. Windy Fashion is sixth off the turn. With less than 1/8 to come, 1:36 and 3 the 3/4 through the stretch. Clonmel Superior leads them to the payoff. Swinging Wave second, Beta Shudder the outside third. Rose is fourth, but it will be Clonmel Superior to win it. On the outside, finishing second, Beta Shudder. Swinging Wave is third. Trading back, the second race winner, number 4 in your card, Clonmel Superior, a 3-year-old bay colt by Stargaze Hanover. With Danny Romo and Tap Equities, trained and driven by Danny Romo, the mile in 2:07. Race number 3 of the evening has Island Link, Magian Maverick, Overfield Jade, Classic Charm, Moonwatch, Island Navigator, Entirely Banks, Unfair Advantage, and Dolly Finesse. They are off and pacing. Overfield Jade getting the first call at the Rail Island Link. It's away second. Classic Charm hustling up on the limb is third. Up on the outside and racing fourth is Moonwatch. They head by the opening eighth on their way down the backstretch. Time 1. Overfield Jade away on top by half a length. Classic Charm on the outside now drives out to take the lead away. Overfield Jade is now second. Third, Island Link. Fourth along the rail is Dolly Finesse. Taking a look at a 5. That's Moonwatch. Giant Maverick has 6 outside and racing in 7 in the early going is Unfair Advantage. Pacing out of the 8th spot is Island Navigator, and 9th and trailing Entirely Banks. 30 seconds flat, the opening panel. They're midway through the top turn. On top is Classic Charm by 1. Quickly Unfair Advantage moving up to challenge for the lead. In behind them, Overfield Jade is third. Island Link fourth. Underway on the outside. Fifth is Moonwatch. Sixth out the rail, locked in as they move past the halfway point is Dolly Finesse. Unfair Advantage clears the lead, has it by 2.5 over Classic Charm. Overfield Jade third. Outside and racing uncovered is Moonwatch fourth. Fifth along the rail is Island Link. Dolly Finesse has 6. On the outside, 7 is Magian Maverick. The trailer's Island Navigator. And the number 7 entry in Tardy Mike's 1:01 and 1 was the half. Through the backside, they approach 3/4. Unfair Advantage has the advantage by 4. On the inside, racing second is Classic Charm. Moonwatch on the limb is third. Hemmed in at the rail, fourth. Overfield Jade. Island Link to the outside, fifth. Dolly Finesse has 6. Then Magian Maverick, Island Navigator. And in Tardy Mike's is still trailing. 1:31 and 2, the 3/4. They check in now at the 7/8. Unfair Advantage still there by 4. Classic Charm is giving chase second. Moonwatch on the outside third. Overfield Jade is fourth through the stretch. Final time. Unfair Advantage is going to be an easy winner. Finishing second. The battle's on. Moonwatch on the outside. And Moonwatch getting up for second. Third is Classic Charm. Riding back, the third race winner, number 8, Unfair Advantage, a 6-year-old black gelding by Dell's Fella by Art Graham, trained and driven by Jason McDougall, the mile in 2:02 and 3/5. Race number 4 of the evening has Bird Towner, Poetic Forecast, Endangered, Island Nevada, Nickway Regal, Paris Model, Able Flyer, Major Governor, and Crafty Abe. They are off, and as they leave the gate off stride, Poetic Forecast. Endangered drives out for the early lead. Up on the outside and looking for the top is Nickway Regal. Paris Model is wide, racing third. Getting away, sitting in the 4th spot as they head into the backstretch is Crafty Abe. 5th and racing on the limb and looking for a seat now at the rail is Able Flyer. They continue on to the opening quarter. Endangered with the lead. Paris Model now charging up, looking for the top spot. Under a firm hold at the rail, third Nickway Regal. Crafty Abe is racing along at the rail in 4th. 5th As they continue into the turn is Able Flyer. They move on now to the 3/8. 30 3/5 seconds was the opening quarter. Paris Model shows the way, a length and a half. Endangered sits the pocket. Nickway Regal next in line is third. Looking at it from 4 as they move off the top turn. Crafty Abe pacing in 5. Able Flyer from 6 is Major Governor. Weather forecast on the outside has 7 in 8. Bird Tanner. Island Nevada 9th and trailing. They check in at the half. Endangered moving up now to recapture the lead. Paris Model is now racing second. Nickway Regal stepping to the outside third. Crafty Abe is fourth. Able Flyer still at the rail in 5. Outside and moving in 6th on the outside is Poetic Forecast. The half reached in 1:01. They head through the backside. Endangered by a length and a half. Paris Model second. Nickway Regal on the outside is racing third. Able Flyer at the rail is locked in 4th. Crafty Abe 5. Poetic Forecast 6. Here comes Bird Tanner with a 4-wide move from 7. They move on now to the 7/8. Endangered by a length and a half. Paris Model is racing second. Nickway Regal on the limb is third. 4th along the rail and saving ground. Able Flyer. Poetic Forecast 3 wide. 5th. 4 deep is Bird Tanner. An 8th left to come. 1:32 and 2 the 3/4. Endangered is racing with a 2-length lead as they drive to the payoff. Endangered now drawing off, and Endangered will win it easily. Second is Paris Model, and the show spot goes to Able Flyer. Back is the unofficial winner of the 4th race, number 3, Endangered, a 3-year-old bay gelded son of Albert out of the Meadow Skipper Dam Rainforest, the 5-acre stable of Brookfield. Trained by Philip Lyons. Jim Davis catch driving. Colt gets a new race record, 2:02 and 2/5. Race number 5 of the evening has Cherokee Hanover, Guinness, Tamworth Lady, Sparkling Cloud, Rainbow Coalition, Ease Wave, Peter Blood, Kilkerran Jewel, and Blue Again. They are off and pacing. Away at the rail looking for the lead is Cherokee Hanover. Hustling up on the outside, Sparkling Cloud looking to grab the lead as they head by the opening 8th. Up on the outside and now settling in a 3rd as they head by the 8th. And into the backstretch for time 1 is Tamworth Lady. Guinness gets away sitting 4th. Peter Blood from 5. Ease Wave is racing from 6. Away in 7 is Blue Again from 8. Kilkerran Jewel. And back and trailing the field is Rainbow Coalition. Field spread out as they move by the 3/8. 29 seconds the opening quarter. Leading the way on top, Sparkling Cloud by 1. Cherokee Hanover gets away in the pocket. Tamworth Lady next in line 3rd. Guinness looking to the outside 4th. Closing up the gap 5 is Peter Blood. Then Ease Wave has 6. Blue Again from 7. Kilkerran Jewel in 8. And the trailer is still Rainbow Coalition. They move past the halfway point. Sparkling Cloud and Cherokee Hanover still sit 1-2. Here comes Guinness now attacking on the outside 3rd. Down at the rail 4th is Tamworth Lady. Peter Blood takes a look in 5. Ease Wave still racing at the rail in 6. Blue Again from 7. Kilkerran Jewel and Rainbow Coalition. They head through the backside for the final time. 1:01, the halfway point. It's still Sparkling Cloud, a length and a half. Guinness now inching up on the outside, a closer second. Out the rail racing 3rd, Cherokee Hanover. Peter Blood up on the limb is 4th. Tamworth Lady dropping off 5th. 6th is Ease Wave. Blue Again 7, 3 wide. Kilkerran Jewel in 8. They continue to the 7/8. 1:31 and 2. The 3/4 Sparkling Cloud. And now attacking on the outside is Guinness. Those two opening up now. 4 lengths on Cherokee Hanover as they make the final turn. Sparkling Cloud outside. That's Guinness. On the outside, Peter Blood is moving up, looking for 3rd through the lane. It's Guinness who will get up to win it. Finishing 2nd is Sparkling Cloud with Peter Blood getting the show spot. Race winner, number 2, Guinness, a 5-year-old gelding by Sample Fulla. Nancy Laffin, trained by Blair Laffin. Robert Laffin drives. Guinness gets a new race record, 2:02 and 2/5. Race 6, top of the stretch, Bill Batter, Race Me Marble, All Canadian, JK Joker, Oyster Stew, Rockin' Michael, PH Terminator, Skippy Tar, and PH Cherry. They are off and pacing. Rockin' Michael firing off the gate from the outside. Out the rail is Bill Batter and Race Me Marble into the turn and quickly taking over the lead. Rockin' Michael by 1. Bill Batter gets away to sit second. Race Me Marble settling in the 3 spot. Getting away sitting in 4 as they head down the backstretch is All Canadian, followed by Oyster Stew in 5. JK Joker has 6. PH Terminator racing in 7. Taking a look out of 8 past the opening quarter, PH Cherry, and trailing the field is Skippy Tar. Single file as they approach the 3/8, 30 seconds the opening quarter. Rockin' Michael leads by 1. Bill Batter getting a good journey second. First up, Race Me Marble is third. All Canadian follows that move fourth. Oyster Stew third over on the outside is fifth. Sixth is JK Joker. PH Terminator is sitting in 7 off the turn. And through the lane, in front of the grandstand for time 1. Rockin' Michael continuing to chart the path. Race Me Marble is first over second. Bill Batter locked in the pocket third. Oyster Stew is getting a good second over journey, sitting fourth. Locked in at the rail, All Canadian has 5. Then JK Joker races from 6. Outside in 7 as they head down the backstretch, PH Terminator. They move on to 3/4. It's Rockin' Michael. 101 and 4 was the halfway point. Outside Race Me Marble, Oyster Stew now sent 3 wide. Third, 4 wide is PH Terminator. They continue on past the 3/4. And still with the lead, Rockin' Michael, 4 deep on the outside. PH Terminator now second. Race Me Marble third, locked in. Bill Batter fourth. 4 wide. JK Joker is fifth. They head past the 7/8. 1:33 the 3/4. PH Terminator on the outside leads it by half a length. Rockin' Michael battling back gamely at the rail second. Bill Batter awaits the passing lane third. Race Me Marble hanging on the outside fourth. Through the lane final time. Led home by PH Terminator. On the inside and in the passing lane, that's Bill Batter. Bill Batter closing up front outside PH Cherry. Bill Batter, PH Cherry, Rockin' Michael. The 6th race winner, number 1, Bill Batter. An 8-year-old gelding by Battling Brad. But John Lyons, Robert Laffin driving. The mile in 2:04. Race 7, top of the stretch, Turnic Joe Ranger, BC's Majestic, Westover again, Stiffleaves Girl, Another Springer, Cobequid Noble, Frank Justice, This Old Body, and Logs Eagle. They are off and pacing. Westover again off the gate first, looking for the lead. At the rail is Turnic Joe Ranger away second. Outside third, BC's Majestic. Hustling up on the outside, 3 wide, fourth, Stiffleaves Girl. Away fifth at the rail. Off stride goes Turnic Joe Ranger. They move into the backstretch and on to the opening quarter. Away on top, Westover again by 2.5. BC's Majestic second. Stiffleaves Girl grabs the seat third. Frank Justice racing fourth. Logs Eagle out the rail is racing in 5. Another Springer has 6. Back pacing is Turnic Joe Ranger in 7. Cobequid Noble has 8, and This Old Body is 9th. They were past the opening quarter in a brisk 28 and 4/5 seconds. Positions go unchanged. Single file off the top turn. Westover again by a length and a half over BC's Majestic. On the inside, third, Stiffleaves Girl. Here comes Frank Justice. Now starting up the outer tier, racing in 4. Fifth on the outside, following Frank Justice is Logs Eagle. Another Springer stays out the rail in 6th. Then Turnic Joe Ranger, Cobequid Noble, and This Old Body. They dip into the bend on their way to the backside. Final time, Westover again continuing to chart the path. He had them past the half in a minute, 2/5 seconds. Up on the outside, Frank Justice attacking first over. Locked in, BC's Majestic. Third, Logs Eagle getting a good second over. Journey racing fourth. Fifth along the rail and hemmed in is Stiffleaves Girl. Another Springer on the outside is racing third over in 6th. They head past the 3/4. Frank Justice now forging to the top. Westover again dropping back, moving up on the limb. And now racing second is Logs Eagle. Westover again is third. They head on past the 7/8, 3/4 in 1:31. Frank Justice will lead them to the payoff. Logs Eagle in pursuit. Second, Westover again trying to hang in third. Another Springer up on the outside is fourth. Through the stretch they come for the final time. Frank Justice trying to hold off. Logs Eagle, another Springer is third. Frank Justice, Logs Eagle is closing in. Frank Justice holding on. Logs Eagle second, another Springer third. Back the winner of race 7. Number 7, Frank Justice, a 4-year-old son of Knightley Blue Chip, owned by Gerald Alexander of Sussex, New Brunswick. Dave Carey driving the mile in 2:02. Race number 8 of the evening has Hats Off Heartwood, Ankin Hot Heels, Income Wilco, Catero, But Kenny Win, Helen's Memory, Yankee Paradise, Ridgefield, and Velvet O'Hara. They're off and pacing. Ankin Hot Heels first off the gate. Hats Off Heartwood driving out quickly from the rail, looking for the lead. Settling in is Income Wilco third, followed out by Velvet O'Hara in the 4 spot. Catero taking a seat in 5. They move into the backstretch and on to the opening quarter. Hats Off Heartwood is the early leader, has it a length and a half, with Ankin Hot Heels getting a pocket journey. Income Wilco tied up third. Velvet O'Hara takes a look 4, Catero in 5, followed by Helen's Memory 6. We have a gap of 4 lengths to But Kenny Win racing in 7. Yankee Paradise moving to the outside 8, and 9th and trailing is Ridgefield. They were past the initial station in 29 and 4/5 seconds out front. Hats Off Heartwood continues to dictate the pace, a length lead with Velvet O'Hara now attacking first over. Locked in, Ankin Hot Heels third, Income Wilco is fourth. Helen's Memory moves to the outside in 5. At the rail 6th is Catero. Then Yankee Paradise has 7. But Kenny Win racing in 8. And Ridgefield can see them all as they move past the half. It's still Hats Off Heartwood on top. Outside Velvet O'Hara. Ankin Hot Heels getting a golden trip third. Income Wilco is traveling at the rail 4th. 5th at the rail is Catero. Helen's Memory laboring on the outside from 6 into the backstretch. Final time, 1:02 was the half. And still the boss, Hats Off Heartwood by 1. Ankin Hot Heels getting the perfect trip second. Outside traveling third, Velvet O'Hara. Outside and going 3 wide. 4th is Catero. Income Wilco in 5. Helen's Memory under urging 6th on the outside. They head into the turn. Hats Off Heartwood's the one to catch. Still the boss by 1 length. 1:31 and 2, the 3/4. Ankin Hot Heels now looking to the outside. 1/8 left to come. Hats Off Heartwood now moving up to confront Hats Off Heartwood. Ankin Hot Heels. Income Wilco trying to hang in third at the rail. Catero is 4th on the limb. Through the lane, final time. Hats Off Heartwood, Ankin Hot Heels. Hats Off Heartwood would win it by 2. Second is Ankin Hot Heels. Third, Catero. Winner number 1 in your card, Hats Off Heartwood, a 6-year-old son of Easy Come Easy Go, by Sheila O'Brien, trained and driven to victory by Danny O'Brien. Hats Off Heartwood gets a new lifetime mark, 2:01. Race number 9 has Lone Water Hobo, No Fear, Mathers Bled, Cindiella, Flicker Almahurst, Pepper Allen, Selkirk, Line of Fire, and Maker First. They are off and pacing. No Fear off the gate looking for the early lead. Lone Water Hobo driving out second at the rail. Flicker Almahurst up on the limb is third. Cindiella looks to take a seat in 4th. Away racing at the rail in 5 as they head down the backstretch is Maker First. Taking a look out of 6. That's Selkirk. Mathers Bled is away in 7. Pepper Allen 8. And 9th and trailing the field as they continue on to the opening quarter is Line of Fire. Seating arrangements are complete. Out front leading the way. No Fear by a length and a half. Lone Water Hobo will get a pocket journey. Cindiella is tied up 3rd. Flicker Almahurst takes a look in 4. 5th. And moving to the outside, Maker First. Selkirk saving ground at the rail in 6. They move by the 3/8. Opening quarter, 29 seconds. That's Cindiella up on the outside. Challenge. No Fear for the lead. Lone Water Hobo's in the pocket 3rd. Up on the limb with cover. Flicker Almahurst 4th. Maker First 3rd over 5th. Then Selkirk down at the rail has 6. Moving to the outside in 7 is Mather's Bled. Outside in 8, Line of Fire, and Pepper Allen is 9th. Into the turn, they move to the 5/8. On the lead by a length and a half. That's Cindiella, No Fear second. Flicker Almahurst on the outside. Now moves up to give chase second. Dropping back is No Fear third. On the limb and racing fourth. As they continue down the back stretch is Maker first. They were past the half in 59 4. They continue past 3/4. Cindiella by 1. Flicker Almahurst on the outside is now moving up closer. Second, third, Maker first. Inside, Lone Water Hobo is fourth. Fifth on the outside, 3 wide, Mather's Bled. They have 1/8 left to come as they move off the top turn. 1:29 4, the 3/4. Cindiella trying to hold off Flicker Almahurst. Lone Water Hobo now coming 3 wide. Third, Maker first, the inside fourth. Through the stretch they come for the final time. Cindiella, Flicker Almahurst, Lone Water Hobo up on the far outside. 3 of them across the track. Lone Water Hobo gets up to win it. Looks like Flicker Almahurst second, and third is Cindiella. Riding back, the 9th race winner, number 1, Lone Water Hobo, a 4-year-old son of Quality Blue Chip. Wayne Ellis of Stewiacke, Dave Carey driving. Lone Water Hobo gets a new race record, 2:01. Race number 10 has Traveler, Granite Gambler, Night Orchid, LF Beauty, Diana Royce, Fleet Director, Rennie's Fella, Harrier, and Barely a Breeze. They are off and pacing on the inside. Travelers away looking for the lead. Granite Gambler driving out on the outside is looking for the top spot. Into the turn they go. Traveler and Granite Gambler battling for the lead. In behind them racing third, Barely a Breeze. Parked out, Rennie's Fella is fourth. Night Orchid gets away fifth. Harrier finds a seat in sixth. LF Beauty's away seventh. In 8, Diana Royce, and Fleet Director is ninth and trailing. Through the back stretch and past the opening quarter from the outside. That is Traveler now reclaiming the lead from Granite Gambler. Moving up on the limb. Rennie's Fella is third. Barely a Breeze racing out of 4, and the inside 5th is Night Orchid. There goes Harrier to the outside in 6. They continue off the top turn, opening quarter, 29 1. And now with the lead, that's Rennie's Fella, 1 length over Traveler. Up on the outside, Harrier's coming first over third. Locked in, Granite Gambler is 4th. Night Orchid following cover on the outside 5th. Barely a Breeze shuffle back and locked in 6th. On the move on the outside in 7 is LF Beauty. Diana Royce looking to the outside in 8, and the Fleet Director still trails. Into the turn, and with the lead by 1 is Rennie's Fella. First over, that's Harrier second. Inside, Traveler is third. Night Orchid on the outside is pacing in 4, coming 3 wide. LF Beauty from 5. On the inside, Granite Gambler is 6. They're midway through the backstretch. 1:01 was the half. It's still Rennie's Fella, 3 parts of a length. LF Beauty's out there, 3 wide in the center. Harrier down inside and locked in the pocket is Traveler racing 4th. In the center, 5th within striking range is Night Orchid. They continue on to the 7/8, 1:31 2, the 3/4. It's still Rennie's Fella, 3 parts of a length. Harrier the outside is second. Inside, Traveler third, swinging 3 wide. Night Orchid 4th. Through the stretch they come for the final time. Rennie's Fella opening up now to 2.5. Outside, Harrier second. Night Orchid third. They'll finish that way. Rennie's Fella winning it second is Harrier. And the show spot goes to Night Orchid. Running back, the official winner of race 10, the home hardware pace, number 7, Rennie's Fella. 6-year-old Brown Gelding by Sample Fella. We're Alden Larkin of Hunter River PEI, trained by Darren Crow. David O'Brien driving. The mile in 2:01. At trackside, Mr. Donnie Hall and the group from Home Hardware Limited making presentations to the winning driver, David O'Brien, and owner, Rolly Larkin, the winner of the Home Hardware Pace. Race 11, top of the stretch. Holly's Wave, Pass Due, Fascination VL, Pomerado, Bionic Trick, Skip the Penny, Naughty Bee, and Sea Robber, and Dandy Guy. They are off and pacing. Pass Due off the gate looking for the lead against Fascination VL. Holly's Wave at the rail. Those three out vying for the early lead. In behind them, Dandy Guy gets away racing fourth. Settling in Bionic Trick in the 5 spot. Sixth and taking a seat at the rail. As they move by the 8th is Sea Robber into the backstretch. Time 1. Pass Due leads them on to the opening quarter on the outside. Giving chase second is Fascination VL parked out at the rail. Holly's Wave is third. Dandy Guy takes a look out of 4. Bionic Trick is 5th. Up on the outside racing in 6th is Pomerado down at the rail in 7. That's Sea Robber outside and parked out racing in 8 as they continue off the top turn is Skip the Penny. And at 9th then treading the field in the early going is Naughty Bee. In 30 seconds was the opening quarter. They make their way off the top turn, approaching the half. Pass Due continuing to show the way by half a length. Fascination VL gets the parking ticket second. Locked in the pocket third is Holly's Wave. Dandy Guy on the outside covered up is fourth. Bionic Trick fifth. Pomerado third over in sixth. Then Sea Robber has 7. Racing 8th on the outside. Skip the Penny. And Naughty Bee is still trailing. They were past the half in 1:01. They continue into the backstretch. Final time Pass Due by 3/4 of a length. Dandy Guy sweeping up 3 wide. Now to challenge Pass Due for the lead. Fascination VL on the outside is racing third. Dandy Guy takes over as they move past the 3/4. Pass Due is now racing second. Fascination VL at the rail is third. Bionic Trick looking for room on the outside, 5th. Wide 6th is Pomerado. They head on past the 7/8. Dandy Guy leads it by 2. Now 3 lengths, 1:32 and 1 3/4. Pass Due's trying to hang in second. Bionic Trick up on the outside. Third, Fascination VL is 4th. Skip the Penny on the limb 5th. Through the lane, final time. It's all Dandy Guy draws off to win it. Bionic Trick moving up on the outside to finish second. And the show spot will go to Pass Due. Riding back, the winner of race 11, number 9 in your current Dandy Guy, a 4-year-old son of Armbro Acton, owned and trained by Terry Osborne. David O'Brien with back-to-back wins, the mile 2:03 and 2/5.